So the title I'm going to present to you is Heroes Over Europe. It's the sequel to the massive Second World War arcade fighter action game called Heroes of the Pacific. We've taken the theme of the propaganda, sort of World War II, 1930s, 1940s art style, and we've taken it one step further with the Heroes Over Europe. The game is based on actual historical events. Pretty much all of the missions that happened in the game actually happened during the Second World War. Okay, so the plane has, in this game you have about 40 plus planes that the player can play with. Essentially the progression of the missions, you play a mission with the default plane, whatever that may be assigned to the mission, and then you unlock planes whilst playing through the mission. You can then replay any of the missions that you've already played with all of the planes that you've unlocked to get better unlocks, better upgrades, more achievements, more trophies for PSN, and there's about 15 odd hours of gameplay, 15 to 20 hours of gameplay. As I said, 40 planes, a huge variety of missions. It's not all just about the dogfighting. Obviously that's a main part of the game, but you've also got ground attack, rocket attack, bomb attack missions, torpedoes, you have to destroy ships, there's building destruction you need to do with bombing attacks. There's a huge variety on there for the player. So this particular mission is set 30,000 feet in the air. As I said, it's called Le Bourget. We wanted to make missions where you're set very high up. Obviously dogfighting takes place quite high up in the air. We wanted to make the cloudscapes a real terrain. So these are all fully rendered 3D volumetric clouds. The AI will actually use these clouds as cover to dive into the bomber squadrons, destroy them, try and attack you, do sneak attacks, surprise attacks on the player. You can also use these for cover. You can fly into the sun to escape, to evade the enemy as well. As you can see, an enemy's just popped out and taking out one of the bombers. So let's get in there. Alright, so just talking you guys through a bit of gameplay here. We've got a number of different features. First of all, just your basic get in there dogfighting. What I'm showing here is the look to enemy. Your sort of really essential feature for these sorts of games. Essentially, if I fly off here and I've got my little marker there which shows me where my enemy is, I'm flying around trying to find him. I just press my look to enemy button. It will take the camera to where the enemy is and I can guide my plane straight onto him and start taking him out. In this particular plane I've also got rockets. I can take out the guy with a rocket if I can aim. As I said, this game is not about fire and forget. It's not about locking onto an enemy, firing a missile, and then just moving on to the next one. You have to actually get in there, aim at the guy, and take them down. As you can see, my squadron are helping me as well. Obviously, you've got friendly AI which will help you. The enemy AI will help their compatriots as well. All right, let's take this guy out. Bye-bye, big explosion, lovely jubbly. The other really cool feature is the ace kill feature. Essentially what we've done is we've taken a few cues from the first-person shooter genre and tried to put it into the game. So let's just get some dude. Okay, so the ace kill feature works like this. You find an enemy, you chase him down, stay on his backside, and you'll see my little ace kill meter there. Okay, fill my ace kill, go into ace kill mode. A number of different areas are highlighted on the plane. One shot, take the guy out. Blitz by day, basically taking place 1942 over London. Essentially, you have to go in, destroy a load of bombers, protect Waterloo Station, and then there's a visceral dogfight over the Tower of London. So I'm just going to skip through this. This is the Fairy Swordfish. It's kind of a crappy plane, but for some bizarre reason it's in pretty much every single World War II fighter action flight game because everyone loves it. Okay, so as I said, you can get down really close into the streets of London and fly right up to these classic landmarks. Again, this particular terrain is used in the multiplayer. So we have London, Berlin, French Alps, English countryside, Dover. All of these terrains are rendered in this similar sort of style, similar detail. You can actually get down to street level, ground level, and fly through the streets of these things. Buildings are destructible.